I'm going live.
It's been too.
Hey, Kim. Hey, Latuan. Hold on. Let me shut this door, y'all. Hey, guys. How's it going? Hey, Breezy. Welcome, welcome, honey. How are you guys doing? Good week? Bad week? Hey, Haley Garcia. How are you? Hey, Ann. Hey, Pat. What's happening? Sorry, you guys. I couldn't be bothered today to do my hair. So I just threw it up. I'm having a rough couple days, you guys. But I did get the Murdoch video finished. Excuse me. I got it recorded, but it hasn't been edited. It's a long one, you guys. Mr. V's good. Oh, good, Latuan. Good, good. He's good. His finger has been a freaking nightmare because the hand surgeon said they took the stitches out and said leave it unwrapped. But the problem is when he leaves it unwrapped and he tries to type for work, if he hits it wrong at all, like it's painful, right? They said like the whole, like all of this skin's gonna fall off, and it's kind of like black looking. So, but he's a lot better than he was, trust me, but it's still a mess, you know. Good week, on holiday to see my mom and dad for the first time in years. Oh, good, Breezy, that's awesome. Yay. Thanks, Kim. It's been a shitty couple days, y'all. I literally just woke up like a half an hour ago. Normally I don't take naps. I can't sleep during the damn day, you know, unless I'm really sick or something. But today I crashed. Oh, excuse me. I slept for a couple of hours. Apparently I needed it. It's been like such an emotional week. Hey, Christina McDuffie. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, Latuan, he has, they gave him a couple, like, really strong shit, but then he has, like, 600 milligram ibuprofen that he takes when he starts hurting. He's been taking that for his finger. And I think it helps somewhat, but I think just, it doesn't matter what he takes. If he hits it, he's in pain, you know? Been thinking of you both. Sounds like a rough few weeks for you. It has been a freaking ass nightmare. Sorry for everything you've been dealing with. Thank you, Christina. Oh, thanks, Kim. You know, they're like press-on nails. I just press some suckers on. I was just tired of my nails. They're just pissing me off. Like my nails, when I turned 40, my nails got hard as a rock, right? And they would grow like crazy. And now, like I said, I don't know if it's the medicine I'm on for the low blood pressure. I think that's what it might be, that they're just breaking off now. I mean, they still get like hard, like really hard, really thick, but then they just break off. And before that, prior to turning 40, they were like freaking tissue paper. It would just peel off in layers. They were horrible. But I think it's just that new medicine. But nerve pain too? I don't know. Yeah. From the healing? Yeah. Yeah, it's definitely the nerves in the finger are really bad and they're trying to heal for sure. That's definitely a lot of it. Yeah. Yeah, so I got my flu shot and I felt it. I think that's probably, oh, excuse me. I think that's probably part of today why I took a nap too, because I'm still dragging from it. I was vomiting 2 nights ago. I was vomiting. And then I, 2 days ago, found out about my cousin Timmy. And so I'm assuming the vomiting was from the flu shot. But yeah, so for those of you that didn't hear, my cousin Timmy passed away. And when I was growing up, Timmy's a twin, his sister Tammy. Tammy and I were like thick as thieves. I mean, we were so close. And then as we've gotten older, Timmy got stationed in Quantico, Virginia at the Marine base. And when I was married to my ex-husband, so I would go pick him up on Friday when I got off work, and he would come stay at my house. And then at 3 o'clock on Monday morning, I would get up, get ready, take him to the base, and then I'd go to work. Oh, excuse me. So, I mean, we got close, and yeah. So I find out that they took him to the hospital because his kidneys were backing up. And then they discovered he had like a nasty infection throughout his body. He had an accident 11 years ago and was paralyzed from his waist down. And that like really changed his life, obviously. And he'd had like a rough go of it. And just recently, he had reconnected with a girl that he's known since he was 15. And he was happy. And they were going to come out here and visit us. And he was doing really good. And he was just so happy, So, yeah. He passed yesterday, so. Or was it today? I don't freaking know. It was yesterday. Yeah, so he's gone. And unfortunately, when I'm close to someone, a lot of the times I can't see that they're going to go. You know what I mean? Putting aside the psychic abilities, I should have known because, he was finally happy. He went through such a shitty life for so long. And he was finally happy. That always happens to people I love. So, yeah, he's gone. He just had, his daughter just had his first grandbaby. So I'm glad he got to see his grandbaby. But I'm just torn up, y'all. It's been, and like I said, I don't know if it was from the flu shot today or being emotional, but I slept hard, apparently. And when you take a nap and you're not used to taking a nap and you wake up and you're so like discombobulated, you don't know what the hell you're doing. That's what it was today. I was like, oh God, what am I doing? I took my nails off because I'm a very sloppy painter. Maybe you should get finger splint. It should be in the air and protected too. Yeah, the hand surgeon told him not to, but we have been wrapping it. Like when it's really bothered him, I've wrapped it because he's like, what the hell am I supposed to do? So yeah. Thanks, Latuan. Thank you, honey. Hey, Susan. Thanks, Pat. Thanks, Susan. Yeah, it's just been It's just, I'm just sad, y'all. I'm just really sad. Like, and then, so we found out today that his funeral is Tuesday. And my sister, I kind of remembered it and I kind of didn't, but normally I would just fly out to my sister's in Kansas City and then we would drive to Indiana. Just, so she didn't have to do it alone. But she's going to see our brother and his son. His son's in a play. And so she's going to go out to Iowa to see his play next weekend. So she was like, if I go, that means I'm going to have to like drive out there on Monday, go to the funeral, turn around, come home Wednesday, and then get back in the car Friday and go to Iowa. So she's decided, she's not gonna go. And I was looking at airfare and I was like, shit, because, and then I was thinking of not just airfare, but I would have to rent a car because even though I have tons of family there, it's hard to find somebody to drive either the hour and a half to Indy or the 45 minutes to Evansville. And then I could stay with a family member. I have plenty, instead of having to stay in a hotel, but it's just, airfare alone was going to cost me like $700 to $1,000. And I just, as much as I would love to be there, he has, his older brother Dave died a few years ago. And so it's, Tammy's left, his twin Tammy, and then Amy and Nina. And they know, they understand I live out here, and I've got so much family there in Indiana that there'll be tons of people there for his funeral, and he was like a biker, so he had like tons of friends from that, and he was like part of the, I guess it was the Veterans VFW Hall. He's got tons of friends from there, so he'll have plenty of people there. My aunt will be okay, My uncle is, my one uncle who died 3 years ago, that's his stepdad, but he raised him. He called him dad, So, yeah, so thanks, Jenna. Hey, how you doing, old lady Snoop? Thank you, Kim. Yeah, LaTwanya. Yeah. Me too, LaTwanya. And I was like, this is going to end up costing me, a shit ton of money. Like, which I don't care about the money. It's not that at all. But we're supposed to be going on vacation the end of November. And I'm like, Timmy understands. He's, it's not like he's going to be there. He's already up there. So, I'm not worried about that aspect of it. I kind of wanted to be there for Tammy, for his twin sister. But I haven't spoke to her in years. She just kind of like does her own thing now, and she doesn't really come around family. So when I've gone to family reunions and such, she's never there, So, yeah. It's just one of those things I got to come to terms with, and forgive myself and allow myself a little bit of grace because I've had so much other shit going on lately with my health and with hubby. And then Chris is sick. He was it yesterday? Yesterday he called me and he said his work, he got to work, he wasn't feeling good. They sent him to the urgent care. So he went to urgent care and he tested negative to strep, negative to COVID. But he was like feeling like shit. So I packed up. I had made chicken and dumplings like the night before. So I took some chicken and dumplings over to his house and took a bunch of medicine over there. And I wore a mask. And I made him take the meds. And I put the chicken and dumplings in the fridge. And I said, eat this later, which he did. And Then he said he woke up this morning, he felt worse, but I think they let him work from home today. But he said his throat's killing him and he just feels terrible. So I told him I've got COVID tests here. If you want me to bring one by and drop it off so you can take another COVID test. Because they had told him at the urgent care, they said you might not test positive for a couple of days. So, but I don't know. I mean, it could be the flu. I don't know. But, so yeah, he was off again today. So at least he'll have like this weekend to kind of recuperate. Thanks, Pat. Thank you. Cousin Timmy knows your intentions. Yep. He does. You know, and Timmy was never a big go to a funeral type of guy, so he understands. You know, so it's just, I just, you know, of course, like with him being paralyzed and he only had like one functioning lung. So of course we all knew, like, you know, there was that chance he could get an infection, it could kill him. But you just don't, like, he's been doing so well, like, you just don't, I just didn't see it coming, you know. I should have, I guess, but, yeah, so, it just fucking sucks. My daughter had influenza 3 weeks ago. Wow. Yeah, I'm sure, I mean, I'm sure it's going around because, when we were at the emergency room with hubby's finger, there was a bunch of people in there. I had to, so when we went to leave, they had called his prescriptions into our pharmacy. Well, our pharmacy's not open on Sundays. So I had to run back in and I was like, excuse me, time out. And so then I had to stand there and they had to wait on the doctor to go fix the prescriptions and call them into a different place that was, you know, open all the time. And so I was sitting there and there was a little boy in there and, I guess he came in because he had like really bad sore throat and earaches. And I heard the triage nurse said, oh, there's a lot of cases of the flu going around here lately. And I was like, oh, great, after I'm in there, right? But fortunately, I think what I got is just from the flu shot, because whenever I get the flu shot, I get sick. So I think that's what it is, so. It had us feeling like COVID. Yeah. I mean, heck, my son could have COVID easily. I mean, he works in a large company with a bunch of people, so, you know. But yeah, you guys, I got the Murdoch video done. It has to be edited. Hubby and I will work on that this weekend sometime. I apologize. I know I haven't put up a video in a while, but I've just been like, this all just kind of hit me out of nowhere. I think I have such a huge family, you guys. Like, I don't think you understand. I have a huge family, and I've lost a lot of cousins, and it's hurt me, you know. But I just think I was pretty tight with Timmy, you know. Oh, I just think it just got to me, you know. He and I, you know, were close in age, and yeah, just got to me. So I apologize, you guys. I'm kind of a Debbie Downer right now. But I definitely didn't want to have a drink because I don't like to drink alcohol when I'm depressed. Well, I'm not depressed. I'm just sad. There's a difference. I'm just sad, so. Hey, Ken. Welcome, honey. Wait, when do you go on your trip, Ken? You leave in like 4 days, don't you? Yay. I'm so glad you got that all worked out that you get to go, because that would have sucked so bad if you didn't get to go. Thanks, Latuan. I made a big pot of beef stew, and I actually had a couple bites before I came on, but I'm going to have some more in a little while, I think. I'm hungry. I have not been eating good, you guys. I have not been eating well, and I just, yeah, I'll get back on track. I just feel like shit right now. Thanks, Latuan. Yeah, it just hurts. You know, it just sucks. Oh no, you had to go leave and come back in. What the heck? What the heck is going on? I saw like 2 people that I follow on YouTube. Well, I say I follow them on YouTube. I don't watch all their videos because I don't have time to watch all their videos. What's up, honey?
I'm going to get a bowl. Do you want me to bring you one?
No, I'm good right now, honey. Thanks. Actually, honey. No, I think when I get off, I might just have toast because my stomach's like rolling.
Okay.
So I'm not going to have any. Thanks, though. Yeah, Ken, we're glad you're here. You made it. Ken, you go on your trip in 4 days, right? Is that right? Quilting class, you guys. Oh my God, I'm so mad. I'm so freaking mad. I was so excited to do the border and binding and the backing, right? I go to our last class and sit there forever. And then the owner of the shop came back and said, she's not going to be here. She had an emergency. I texted her yesterday because at that point I was thinking about going to Indiana for the funeral, right? So I texted her to say, hey, when are we going to do our makeup class? And I haven't heard back from her. So unfortunately, I don't know if the emergency she had is still going on, apparently, you know. I just want to get that one done because you guys, I just ordered some more fabric to make another one. So I want to get this one done, you know what I mean? So I can start another one. Because I started watching a couple of this lady's videos. She does quilting, and she was like, she has like 26 quilts that are at some stage of being done. And I was like, hell no, I'm not doing that. And she even said, she's like, don't be stupid like me and start a whole bunch of quilts and not finish them. I was like, hell no, I'm not doing that. So I need to get on track with my diet. It's hard when you have company in your house. Yeah, very true. When my sister was here, I gained 6 pounds. Like, but you know, I had started eating healthy again, but like I made beef stew, you guys, with potatoes. And I don't usually eat potatoes because they're starch. But I was like, you know what? I don't even give a shit. So I'm on holiday soon. If I catch the flight, yeah, yay! You're gonna have so much fun. I'm glad you're going. You're gonna have fun. You need a break. Dealing with your dad and your sister, you need a damn break for sure. Wow. I have somebody trying to come through. Of course I do. It always happens when I'm sad about something. Someone always tries to come through. It's funny. I have some news about Mary Morphew. I heard they allegedly found a .22 rifle near Suzanne's remains. It's on Plunder. Remember there was a .22 shell found. Oh, wow. Wow. That's crazy. Let's arrest his dumbass. Like, arrest him now. Today. Right now. They have got to arrest him. He's a piece of shit. You know, and think about it. If it was so easy for him to snap like that with his wife, he could snap just like that with his daughters. You know what I mean? It's scary. I do need a break, but I'll miss my cats. I understand. I understand. We have our vacation coming up, and we're trying to figure out the cat situation and the dog situation, and it's just like, oh, yeah. Hubby has a hard time, like, leaving, you know. Yeah. I don't know what I was going to say, but yeah, I have somebody trying to come through. He's like, I can't, he's not talking, but he's trying to come through for sure. Sorry, guys. I always get distracted when I have somebody coming through. It's hard to like focus on them and focus on something else. It's like really hard. It's strange how he has withdrawn some of his complaints against the police. He is probably shitting his pants about now. Excuse my French, but you know he is. You know he's like, oh shit. Good. Who are you? What do you want? How can I help you? How's Mr. V's finger? Well, I was telling them he got the stitches taken out, but they said from like here up, like all the skin's gonna fall off and it's kind of like black, but the nerve endings are healing. So they told him like don't cover it up, but when he's trying to work with the laptop, he's hitting it and he's in a lot of pain. So we have like at times covered it up, but yeah, they're saying like all of that's gonna come off, and like it's still bleeding because there wasn't enough skin for the stitches. So there's still like two big areas that are like open, like exposed. Yeah. Hey, Candy Cane, what's happening, Mama? I hope he is scared shitless, literally. A dumbass. Excuse me. Yeah, so I don't know who this guy is that's trying to come through. Because he's not like communicating with me. He's not talking to me. He's just kind of like lingering. Is that that's a word, right? Lingering, yeah. Sorry. You guys, it's been one of those days. So, yeah. Thank you, Candy. Thank you, honey. Yeah, I'm not going to stay on long, guys. I just wanted to kind of jump on and say, hey, I'm sorry I haven't been on. It's just been... I'm just not feeling it tonight. I just need to process Timmy's death. October is such a sad month. Tomorrow's 19 years since my daddy passed. Oh gosh, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. Mr. V needs to use voice to type on his work. Yeah, he does. This guy is like maybe in his 30s, mid 30s, like a buzz cut, almost like a military haircut, really full face. I can't tell how tall he is. He's thin actually, but he has a really full face, but he's not talking. He's just there. All right, you guys, I'm gonna get off of here. I'm gonna get off here. Yeah. So I don't want to sit here and cry like a little wussy. So, and I'm just not feeling like being on right now, you guys. Red alert. First time for red alert. My cats were watching at the moment. Really? Holy crap. Glad you guys are okay. I didn't hear anything about it. Damn. It's just this war, you guys, like Israel and all this stuff. It's insane. It's absolutely insane. Like, all right, you guys, I'm gonna go. I apologize. I will be on next Friday night. As long as everything goes well. Thanks, guys. Thanks, Kim. Night, guys.